Hello guys, here is another ceiling fan that I just got. Hope you like ceiling fans because there's going to be a lot of ceiling fan videos coming up. And it says this is a Heritage. I think this is a Spector model. This is very lightweight. This has like no weight to it compared to the 36-inch new tone veranda deluxe that I had. This does not weigh anything. But man, this is a really nice fan. Even though this was probably the cheapest of the bunch back in the day, I think this is still going to be a pretty cool fan. And it's old enough to have stencil blades, so I'd say it's from the probably the 90s, I think. Heritage fans weren't really a thing until like the 90s, I think. But it's probably somewhere in the 90s, I think. I got for like $24.99, which is honestly, I think, a fair bit of money for something like this. But I mean, this is still a better deal over what eBay would have. eBay, you could buy one of these new in the box for a couple $100 easily, which is ridiculous. But so, yeah, I kind of put that into consideration. But this would have been a pretty cheap ceiling fan from back in the day. But it might perform decent. I know Heritage receives a lot of hate, but I don't think that they're not even that bad. I mean, they gotta be better than today's junk. And yes, it has the saying of caution, fragile, do not drop, fan braids right under the opening, do not cut with a sharp instrument. Well, how are you supposed to cut the tape then? Yeah, if anyone wants to read that, I'll even zoom up a little closer. But yeah, I mean, or you can just cut it carefully. I actually used one of the Bakelite plugs that I had. Because from one of my finds, there's a surprise. So you have cardboard here, which I think is supposed to protect the blades from getting damaged. Here is the manual right here, which is still perfectly good. Here's our blades. Some plastic probably got deteriorated. I hope that doesn't mean the blades are damaged at all. But man, these are thin blades on this thing. I mean, it's a cheap fan, so I'm not complaining, but still. Here's our down rod. Oh my gosh, this is so short. It's shorter than the width of my hand, and I do not have very big hands. So, this has a plastic rod that's cheesy. Here's our irons right here. Let's take a good look at one of these. Yeah, I mean, they're stamped. Pitch seems very shallow. Yeah, this is probably not going to be a high performance fan at all. Here's the hardware pack and the nice pull fob. This is probably plastic. First layer of the box. Here's our canopy, and it's attached to the mounting bracket. Ah, dear. This does not have a ball socket thing. I tend to not trust these, honestly. But, I mean, none of them really fell through the ceiling. Really, I think what got me concerned about it is because I've heard of the Casablanca ceiling fans that hang true. Those just are holding by the canopy, and I've been told those have been recalled. Here's some motor and some silica gel. I'll go well with lunch tomorrow at school. take a look what the motor looks like. All right, so this is the motor. Oh yeah, this is small. Bearings are loud right out of the box. Let's see. Do we have any informations? This is the model number SP3036UL, 110 volts, 60 cycles. This is the file number E187140B, 0.38 amps. So man, this is quite efficient, but probably doesn't move very much air. It says made in China, $5.99. Wow, this is a lot newer than I thought it was going to be. Given these are stencil blades. Here is the UL tag. It says March of 1999. To reduce the risk of injury to persons, should be people. Install fans so the blade is... it should say blades because it's supposed to be plural. They don't know good grammar at all. Okay, so the fan and the blade are at least 7 feet above the floor. Well, that's not too bad. It's not going to be. And look at this. This is all that has going to the motor. I get it, it's a cheap fan, but look at that. They just have that, have like some sort of plastic thing right there, and it's flexing as well. I get it. This is a cheap fan, but yeah, Heritage was definitely known for cutting corners. But yeah, this is kind of unusable with that bearing noise. I'll try to see if... Oh, wow, and the paint quality is pretty poor as well. I don't know if that'll focus on camera. I'll take it to a different... It'll focus, but look at that. That's an uneven coat of paint. Oh, wow. I still don't think these are going to be terrible fans like what people say it's going to be. But they're probably not going to be high performance fans. I mean, it'll look nice, I'm pretty sure, but it's not going to be high performance at all. Okay, so let's see. Do we have a complete fan? Blades, blade irons, hardware, canopy, down rod. Yeah, I think we have a complete fan here, so at least we got that regard. I kind of honestly, after I left the store, I honestly took a look inside the contents to make sure that everything was there, and everything is, so then I wouldn't feel ripped off. I mean, this is Goodwill, so they do accept returns. Although, I don't get it. Why don't they have a light to this thing? This is a perfect opening for a light kit to go. Yeah, I don't know why. They couldn't just add a light. It would make a lot more sense to add a light than to not. But I'm just going to get the parts into the box. I'm probably not going to be able to get to it tonight. But had a long day at work and I just don't function right after that. Just going to make sure that everything will go into the box nicely. It's not going to be perfect, but I'm not going to try. I'm probably going to read the manual just because I think it'll be interesting to read it. And there's a warranty tag as well. Oh, something must have got into the cardboard. Or the paper, rather. Oh, wow, they must have had a 42-inch variant of this fan as well. Yeah, I think that would be interesting. They probably use the manual for all Heritage fans. Then there's the Espanol. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.